Hello guys, once again, this is Mikey. Sorry about the lighting, my lantern is being very annoying right now. It's always ruining the video whenever you don't want it to. But anyway, I mentioned that I was learning some new songs on my piano and I have been practicing them, and I think I've got it right enough to show you on YouTube now. One of them is Johnny Cash, or Ring of Fire. For those who know it, great. For those of you who don't, then I can't help you. I will be doing a tutorial on the Johnny Cash as well. And I've also got Adele, Someone Like You. Some people on this video may be saying Adele is really easy and they've been doing just the single notes like that. Well, I'm actually putting chords into it, so it's something like that. And it's a lot harder, I can tell you that, because it's not just one chord, it's multiple notes and stuff like that. So, yes, I'm just going to get started on Johnny Cash, or Ring of Fire, and hope you like it, guys. Okay, so that was Johnny Cash, Ring of Fire. That is the song I'm going to be doing the tutorial on probably next week. Depends if I have time or not. My hair's sticking up. Next I'm going to be doing Adele, and then I'll be doing a revisit on James Bond. I've just decided, because it wasn't really that good when I did it last time. And then I'll probably be doing something else. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. But anyway, I'm going to do Adele now, because some of you have asked me. Some Year 7s in my school have asked me how to play it, because they've been struggling on it. Don't ask. I have no idea. But, yeah, I may as well play it now, so yes, off I go. I think you get the picture. I might as well show you how to do it, because some of you don't know how to do the chords. I know some people in my class who don't know how to do the chords. So I may as well show you now. So basically it's the standard Adele that most of you know. So it's the A, C sharp and E. Then back to C sharp, so it's... You repeat that 4 times. On the second verse you go A flat, C sharp, E, C sharp, so repeat that 4 times. Then it starts to change. you go into an F sharp, then a C sharp, then an F sharp again. So it basically goes up to an octave. So you do that 4 times, so it's F sharp, C sharp, F sharp, C sharp. Okay, so then it's actually a tricky bit that most of you don't know. I actually know a lot of people who don't know this. It took me a long time to crack this out. So you actually do an A, a D, and an F sharp. So it's then back to D. And you repeat that 4 times, so it's... And then you go back to the normal first verse. And it repeats throughout the song. Now, the chords that you do with the first verse, which is the A, C sharp, E, C sharp, your chords with your left hand play A and E, yes, A and E, but you only do it an octave lower, so it's... Okay, so, and then it's the same with the actual verse, with the chords. It just changes from A and E to A flat and E. So it goes like, so it goes from that to that. So basically you're playing, then you change. Okay, so when you go into that part, so the F sharp, C sharp, F sharp, C sharp, when you go into that bit, you play an F sharp and a C sharp for your chord. So it goes... like that. Then, actually gets a bit tricky here again. You're playing 3 notes with your right hand, instead of the 2 notes usually. So, where on the 4th verse you go A, D and F sharp, and then back to D. You actually, on the chords, you go to D, A, D. Dad, if you want to remember it that way, so basically that. So it's actually, I think, probably a D major arpeggio, or a D major scale, whatever you call it. So basically you play A, D, F sharp, D to your D, A, D. So it goes. And you have to be ready for this because it quickly changes back to A and E and then to the first verse. Now, something that I recommend that is probably easy for you to learn starting off is that on normal pianos, you're better off doing it on piano to start with, but on normal pianos, because you're doing that bit 4 times, on a normal piano, the chords will wear off after 3, or they become very faint after 3. So that's probably when you should change onto the next chord. So if I do that all through, okay, it's actually an easier way of doing that. And you can actually look at your fingers without looking at that bit, because that bit's actually pretty easy. So you can look at your finger chords without looking at your right hand at the same time. I know some of you may be thinking, that's really hard, I'm doing it like that. I can tell you something, it took me 10 minutes to get this like that. It took me 10 minutes from learning it to actually get it how I'm playing it now. It's really easy. For a rating of 1 to 5, it is a 1. Johnny Cash, which I'll be doing a tutorial on, is a lot longer and possibly a lot harder because you're playing different things with your hand the whole time. Probably a difficulty rating that's probably like a 3 or a 4, 3.5 maybe. It's not the hardest that I know, but should get you started if you're looking to be a young musician. But anyway, I might as well do James Bond now, so Yes, and yes, off I go. Okay. One sec, my battery thing's come up. Got it, unpause the video. Right then, I'm glad. Okay, here we go. Okay, so that was James Bond. If I ever do a tutorial on that, I'd give that probably a 2 out of 5 for difficulty. It's not really that hard to do. Basically, I'll just give you a bit of a tip. The beginning part, I'll do a full tutorial next episode, but the actual beginning part is your G, your C sharp, and your E. So it's basically, it's nearly like Adele, but kind of different. Okay, sorry, that's wrong. Okay, so it's right. You know what? I'll actually do the whole thing. I mean, it's not really much point showing you the whole thing, showing you just tiny bits and then doing the whole thing later. So I'll leave that bit out until the tutorial for James Bond. One thing I do want to go over you with though is the spy chord, or what some of you would know to it as the diddle-a-ding bit at the end. So it's that bit at the end. I may have recently talked about it, but basically, if you're wanting to learn how to do it, it's basically your E minor chord, but then it goes to the E minor 7th, or basically D. So the E minor 7th, for you musical people, or D, but you bring it up a semitone higher, so it goes to D sharp, and then you bring in the next black note, so basically that will be F sharp. So it goes E, G, B, D sharp, F sharp. So if I play that fast. Okay, so it's pretty much like Adele, but it does take a bit of a while to get your fingers perfectly in sync with that. I think that's pretty much it for this episode, so yes, leave a comment and a like, and subscribe if you really liked me, whatever. But remember that naming thing for me and Michael's group, and other people if they want to join us, is still going up. That will be stopping in 2 weeks from now, and the winner of that will be announced in another video, and probably may get us something in return, might not, we might get him something, I don't know. We might just do a tribute video for him, but anyway, the only comment I've got so far is Mr. Woody345. He suggested World of the Pros. Thank you, Mr. Woody345, for that. I actually know him, he's actually off my Minecraft server, but anyway, thanks for the comment. See if any of you other guys can make a comment as well. That would be absolutely brilliant. I think it would be really good if we had a bit of competition, because at the end of competitions I don't really like saying, oh, there's only one person who's bothered to do it and he wins automatically. I like a bit of competition, so please send in those comments. like and subscribe if you liked this video or any other videos that I've made. Crash Testing Season 2 Episode 2 is coming out soon. Probably the end of this week or next week, beginning of next week, if not that. Another Sniper Elite V2 video will be coming out next week. Mafia 2, I haven't done that in a while, so that'll probably be end of next week. I'm a bit backed up right now, and I'm going to see if I can squeeze in another game. It's called Midnight Club LA Complete Edition. So yeah, I've got myself my own car and everything. I've started it off so you're not bored with me just going 80 miles an hour. But anyway, I think that's pretty much it. So yep, make sure you comment on that naming competition, and I'll see you later, guys. So ta-ra.